right, so here is my success on how I was successful in Proving Grounds. I was ranked number 22 to 25 in the world, and I was using this build to use to compete in the Proving Grounds in 1v1. Now, this build is a lockdown build. It's a two-way perimeter shot creator. You have a height of 6'4" and wingspan of 6'11". Now, I love this build just because it can have an 80 drive and dunk that you can get the Devin Booker dunking package. If you have a 60 vertical with that, it's like you almost have contact dunk. So it's amazing. It's amazing.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies right here at FedEx Forum. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, have modern training methods helped players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down, too.
The ability with a hand in your face to keep your concentration, Darius Garland. Wow, pretty shot.
Here's Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
In the gym range for Mitchell, he is not bashful.
Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Memphis calls timeout. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Payne, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
We played just over a minute here in the first. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Taylor Jenkins. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Allen against. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation?
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Now here's Mitchell. He had 25 points in his last game.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Tipped away. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Yeah, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Payne. Puts one up from 19. He gets it in there.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 8-point game. They defeated Utah in their last game.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Grizzlies trail by 9. Now Morant. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. From deep, Bain fires in the triple. He's got 5.
And Bain picking up the phone with no hesitation. What an answer.
From 20 feet, and he gets that one.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Morant, and another basket for Memphis.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
Pass to Mobley. The 3 from Mitchell, and Cleveland another 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Timeout called. Memphis. Oh, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Morant. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Strus has checked in. Now off the inbound. The shot's good. He's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, right there with Bain, you see the advantage of size and toughness in the backcourt.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. Cleveland shooting their first free throw tonight.
At the line for 1.
Free throws dropped for Strus. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Good on the shot. Jackson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Oh, forget the threes, Jaron. Hammer them down low. Great possession, big fella.
Hunter. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Wells. And that one is hammered home.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Pass to Bain. The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Aldama. Hunter covering from deep. Bain drills it from deep. He's got 10.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
From deep, Mobley. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. Jaren Jackson picks one up, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. Memphis making a switch here.
One shot.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And they're able to recover. Mitchell finds Strus. Goes back up, and that's good for 2. Strus has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Here's Pippen over Garland. Blocked. Here's Strus, and they get it back. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love...
Yet another steal from him.
The steals don't end with him, and now he has a good look at the season record.
The instincts and tenacity he's shown on the defensive end all year is awe-inspiring.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
That one falls.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Cleveland calls timeout. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
He's checked in for Memphis. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Hunter. Okoro comes in for Strus. Merrill, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Garland. To the middle. Kicks it out to Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Pass to Mobley. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Evan Mobley, shooting 1.
Guys, what you love about Evan Mobley is his ability to impact the game at both ends. Obviously, defense is ahead of the offense right now, but that offense is really growing.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Ty Jerome.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Pass to Merrill. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Merrill's got 6 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Aldama. Drained it for 2 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
On target from range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Knocks it loose. And that'll be Memphis' ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Conchar, he's checked in for Pippen. Aldama, right side. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. As we approach the postseason, let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at Cleveland. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches.
Right now for Cleveland, they have to be pleased with their position this late in the season. You have to think they've accomplished every goal they set for themselves thus far.
I don't know of anyone who thought the road to the championship would travel through their building this season, but that just may be the case.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Obviously, Luke Kennard, a guy known for his shooting ability. The southpaw, capable of stretching the floor and doing major damage from downtown.
Jerome sends it home from three-point land. Jerome's got 5 now.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Kennard with it, guarded now by Okoro. Here's Jerome. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And the dunk by Jackson.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Merrill. And Cleveland another 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Some changes for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Bagley. Stevens comes in for Aldama. And it's Ja Morant in for Conchar. Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Tyson comes in for Merrill.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
And Cleveland another 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Jerome, that's good.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pass to Stevens. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Wade. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Morant outside. Knocks down the triple. Morant's got 8.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Wade. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
The 3 from Okoro. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Jared Allen out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Tyson in at the 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And then Morant with the dunk!
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going on, look out.
He shoots a three, and Cleveland another three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
That's tipped. Morant, the pass to Bane. Clark outside. Here's Wells. Inside, Bane. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bane's got 12.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Throws it up high. It's stolen by Garland. Strus the pass to Hunter. Over Clark. And there's Hunter on the assist by Strus. He's got 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. Just simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal, and turning it into quick points.
Some changes for Memphis. Bagley's checked in for Clark. Aldama comes in for Desmond Bane. And it's Pippen in for Ja Morant. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And it's blocked. Hunter passes to Mitchell. Here's the three. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Pass to Bagley. Here's Pippen. Checked by Mitchell. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Allen. He tries for three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Allen's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
Here's Tyson. 13 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
Pass to Allen. The three is up. And Cleveland another three.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
And the basket by Pippen.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Allen outside. On the wing, Strus. Shoots. And another basket for Cleveland.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Tyson. With the drive. Takes it into the teeth of the D. And converts the layup. Tyson's got 7 points.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Memphis shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Huff's checked in for Memphis. Conchar comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Porter Jr.'s checked in. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think, obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Green's checked in for Cleveland. Porter with it. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals. Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Pass to Huff. To the paint. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got 8.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Porter, the pass to Mitchell. From outside the arc. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Kennard out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Remains Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Okoro is checked in for the Cavs. Jerome comes in for Porter Jr. Kennard passes to Wells. Hits the three-pointer. Wells has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
The 3 from Okoro. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Wade comes in for Mitchell. Here's Aldama. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Wells, the pass to Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And again for 3.
All season long, he's been devastating from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to 3rd most 3-pointers in a single season.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Stevens is checked in for Memphis. Pass to Huff. Shoots over Mobley. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Okoro outside. There's the triple. And Cleveland another 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Wells. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4. Here's Jerome. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
Memphis has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Huff, covered by Mobley. Kennard passes to Jackson. Here's Stevens, fires for 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Green. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Green's gotten himself going with a triple, his 1st basket of the game. Jackson outside. Releases. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there. Jackson's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Jerome passes to Wade. 3-pointer. And Cleveland another 3.
The 3-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Kennard outside. Here's Huff, covered by Mobley. Clock at 6. Here's Wells. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Here's Jerome. Got a hand on it. Right wing. Pulls it from 20. And he hits the jump shot. Huff's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Gets the 3 to fall. 1:43 left to play in the first half of basketball. And it's Kennard on the take. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he ready to turn it around.
Pass to Wade, puts it up, and it's Cleveland with another.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Huff. The three, and another three for Memphis.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Pass to Wade. Fires the three, and Cleveland another three.
How about the laser focus on that jump shot? Pays no attention to the nearest defender.
Here's Jackson. Ooh, locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
Luke Kennard came in with a reputation as a shooter, but how about the passing? He's really working on this aspect.
And down it goes. 2 points. Jerome's got 12 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Ty Jerome.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Jackson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
A different look for Cleveland. Hunter comes in for Evan Mobley. And Garland is subbed in for Okoro. And the shot's good. He's got 5. Outside Bain. Knocked away. Clark, the pass to Bain. Sinks the tray.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 21 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
They played smart. They took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the game.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.